Morning, everybody. Strider Raven checking in for some thoughts for the day. I'm going to request a ticket for Donald Trump's rally on the 20th. I guess that will make me the millionth request, my claim to fame. And I wanted to mention some things that I think people need to know, to clarify a lot of points, what's going on. I live in Winston-Salem, and I think I've seen some protests, and I wanted to comment about the black man wanting all this respect and lack of racism. You know, I watch blacks drive up and down the street, and you can hear their cars 2 blocks away thundering, the vulgar language. I'd like to ask them, pull your pants up if you want some respect. Stop the cursing, all the anger. We've had a black on black murder 5 in 9 days. I mean, I live in a black neighborhood. It's constant cursing, yelling. Black kid got drunk, drove down the road and trashed a bunch of cars. Day in the life. I've had a couple of doors kicked in this house, and over the years it's been pretty bad. You know, you black men want respect. How about, you know, the rap music you listen to? It's foul, vulgar, disgusting. And you turn around and you're always wanting respect. Why don't you look at yourselves? Some comments about Adam and Eve. It's important. They weren't the first human beings on earth. The black man was one of the first races. Okay? Adam and Eve most likely were Caucasian. Hence, a lot of the resentment. They were to manage the planet, not own it, run it, control everyone. They were to manage and be stewards of it. Eve decided to do the dirty deed with Satan, and hence spawned Cain. The Canaanites went out and formed the Freemasons and built these cities, which is what, those are the people that have declared war on Donald Trump and setting up these false flags. And you dumb, stupid preachers need to understand your book of Genesis, which you don't. And 99% of the Christians in this country do not know the book of Genesis, which is causing us problems today. All right? I'm not taking back my words. You need to study this in Hebrew and quit this messing around that Eve munched on an apple. That was garbage. She had sex with 2 men, got pregnant by 2 men. One was the devil's spawn, and one was, the natural birthright son. And these 2 are doing battle today, okay, which is what you see Donald Trump going through. Hence the priest that wrote him the letter. He even alluded to Eve's satanic spawn. Wanted to end with this incident that happened on the boardwalk in New Jersey. A bunch of blacks pummeled a white man, and the girls punched him in the face, left him for dead. I don't know if he's alive or dead, but I can promise you if I ever see it in Winston-Salem, I'm going to jump in, and I'm not going to put up with this kind of stuff. And you dumb, stupid, lazy white people that sit by and watch this stuff go on, it's going to get worse. You better exercise your Second Amendment rights, which I intend to do fully. But I can promise you if I ever see this kind of event happen in Winston-Salem, they'll be doing it over my dead body. I've had enough, and I think all of us should stop coddling and cowering to the black man, okay? If he wants respect, he needs to pull his pants up, he needs to shut the rap music off, grow up, take self-responsibility, okay? Donald Trump is up against a big fight. It's a horrible fight. He's fighting the Freemasonry. They're pulling one false flag after another, and America is buying into it. I know most if not all of our followers on this site see through it all. But you preachers out there, you Christians, Eve didn't munch on an apple. She spawned Satan's Cain, which hence the Canaanites. Okay? Cain and Abel, cannibal, all right? Do your homework on the Bible, okay? we're paying for it now, and everyone thinks, oh well, they were wiped out in the flood. No, it was a local flood. It did not kill the Canaanites. The Canaanites drifted through Europe and came into America, and that's what Donald Trump is battling today. The Canaanites, the Freemasonry, free of Jesus, Yeshua. All right, but I've reached the point where I've got to start to dispel a lot of this ignorance, because even the Christians and the patriots are part of this ignorance, and everybody's just harboring all kinds of layers of lies. And then you patriot Christian QAnon sites are using all this vulgar, foul language, and you're not speaking in a spirit of truth and love and clean language. You're like your Dustin Nemos, and even the Freedom Force Battalion lady is foul-mouthed and vulgar, and who wants to listen to that? You're not going to get vulgarity on this site. You're going to get the truth. And I may end up doing a podcast and start getting some of the truth out that needs to be told. And you Christians, you need to learn your Bible. Really, America is so filled with biblical nonsense. Even Michael Rood, which I like and I play on this site, it does not understand what's happened in the Garden of Eden, which is affecting us today. All right. Even Noah, okay? What Ham did to Noah and his wife. He didn't just walk in and see his father without clothes on. There was much more going on there, and we'll talk about that later. But I'm doing this video today because I watched these blacks pummel this white man on the boardwalk in New Jersey, and I've reached a point where, we white men and we white people, we need to start speaking out against this. Okay, militant black supremacy is on the rise, and it's going to destroy America, okay? And it's going to make Donald Trump's work very difficult. He will get reelected. We're supporting him 100%. But this is what he's up against, okay? The Freemasons are using the anger of the blacks to create wedges between the Canaanites and the authentic children of Adam, all right? And that's what this battle has gone on for 6,000 years, okay? And this last shooting in Atlanta, this is the beginning. This is the tip of the iceberg, and they will be defunding and getting rid of police across America, and it's going to be militias and then ultimately civil war. Yeah, I'm using the word civil war because, well, it's coming, okay? And it's time that we woke up and, stop apologizing and repenting for being white. Just we are white. We are what we are, okay? And we've got our strengths and we've got our weaknesses, and we need to stop cowing to this foul-mouthed rap, anger, insanity, okay? And if the black man wants respect, he can begin today by pulling his pants up, okay? And I bet you any money he's going to get a little more respect if he would do that. All right, folks, have a great day, and I'll see you on the other side. Bye-bye.